election dispute happened in our country, Kenya. I want to say that so many times in life, when things happen, particularly to your neighbor, and it seems so away, you tend to think that that doesn't happen to us, and you sometimes say you don't know why they do that. For a long time, since 45 years we have been independent. Kenya as a country, we have enjoyed a lot of peace and a lot of harmony, and we are always called a country, an island of peace. I know that so many people, including our neighbors, Ethiopia, people like Gotehan, they take refuge in our country because of the war, and we took care of them. Gotehan is a person whom I know that was in Kenya before he came over to the United States, and it's because of war. And when this happened in our country, really, as a person, I kept asking myself, why? I mean, and sometimes you ask yourself, what do you do when bad things happen to good people? When these kind of things, particularly when it happens to children, you do not know when, you visit some of these places, like a church, where there are so many children who are taking refuge there. They have run away from the fighting, and they are hungry and desperate and really homeless and very hopeless in life. You ask yourself, why is it happening? And many times we don't have answers. This is the situation that we found ourselves in as a country. And really, I want to thank you for your prayers. I still don't have answers why these kind of things happen, particularly to people who are so innocent. So many people were killed, more than 1,002 people were killed. More than 5,000 orphans were created from this situation. I personally went to so many homes as a professional counselor. I trained social workers who were dealing with the situation at the moment. And we received so many overwhelming messages from friends here. And even some had the courage to travel and come over. According to my recommendation, I told them, please don't come, because you might not make it. And if you come, you must hire a plane, because it was so difficult to travel over the road. And that's the time when I received our president, Buckner. He came over just to experience, and he saw himself with some of his friends, Bob Hafner, Randy, and others, who traveled along to come to Kenya. The situation, America as a whole was saying, don't travel to Kenya. I also told him, don't come, because I didn't want our president not to be there. But he came anyway. We thank you so much, and we pray for you. The situation was so fluid, but because of your prayers, I want to know dearly that we love you. We have come out of it, and God is giving us the strength to try to forget what has happened. Really, it's our prayers, and we know as Christians, we have questioned ourselves, where did we go wrong? Where did the church go wrong? Because we have always prayed, we have always said we don't want to go there. It's never good. We have seen our neighbors, Rwanda, get into a genocide where 200,000 people killed. And Kenya has never imagined. But I thank God, because right now our politicians have decided that they can share the power that they are fighting over. And one of them is becoming the prime minister, another one is the president. We thank God, we pray for them to share that power, because we are not part of the power, but we are the sacrificial kind of lamb. The children particularly, it has been a problem for us who work in that ministry to see children being killed, innocent lives being lost, and amazingly wonderful friends. Once again, I thank you. God bless you so much for the role you played. We received a lot of donations in kind, books that we used, food stuff that we donated to the people in the refugee camps. and still they are still living, some of them in the refugee camp, but the situation is improved so much. The kids are going back to school right now, and we know that the peace that is prevailing at the moment is going to be sustained, because now our God listens and is listening to us. Thank you so much, and God bless you for the role you played.